All right, we are recording.
Recording.
Done
Recording.
Deal. All right. Ooh, the
All
lights
right,
coming
lights
off
off.
now.
Whoa, Missy
What
What a vibe.
So, if you guys are just joining us, welcome to another episode of the Robert Verdugo podcast. This is episode 12, I believe. I'm always bad with my calculations. But anyways, we have some special guests on the show, and we're going to do a part 1 and 2 series. So, if you aren't aware, we are... the two people on my podcast are from Driveway Conversations. We have
John
and
Lois.
So, guys, just want to give like a bit of a brief of what you guys do on the pod.
Yeah, so we're from Driveway Conversations. We've actually had Robert on our podcast before, but just to give you a little... just to give you a little summary. Our podcast is just two flawed millennials talking about the big questions in life. But in a really small car.
That is unique as fuck.
Yeah. So, Robert, where are you right now?
I'm in the car. The misty, sweaty car.
The misty, sweaty car.
Brings back some memories, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. We're in the misty... Well, remember last time you were here, it was so hot.
It was fucking so
hot.
hot. It was too hot.
Yeah.
And then the last podcast that I was on with you guys, we did that's when you introduced me to We're Not Really Strangers.
Yeah, why do you mention that, Robert?
I mentioned that because we're going to play the game.
Yeah, so Lois, why don't you tell everyone? Lois?
Yeah, so I pre-ordered the We Are Not Really Strangers card game a while back, and it was delivered to my house the other day, so that's really exciting.
Yes.
Originally, like, the instructions say that you should play at least 15 cards for each section, so the box comes with 3 levels.
Yeah, perception is level 1. Then connection is level 2 and reflection is level 3.
Yeah.
So I guess it's increasing in intensity as you go up.
Yes, so the level ones are like the PC ones.
Yeah.
The ones where like, one of them was like a late one.
What do you think my favourite colour is? It's like
And then by level 2, it's like, what's the meaning of life?
Oh, no. We just did a bit of a sample before, and Robert read one, and
it was
and
intense.
Lois,
Yeah.
Could hear, like,
A little bit of a sneak peek, and we're like, yikes.
But ever since you guys introduced me to it, it's like one of the best Instagrams.
Oh, it is
Like, it's so
good.
phenomenal. Like,
Yes.
I want the merch. That's how
Yeah,
bad I like the IG.
Yeah.
This is sponsored as well, by the way. So we're being paid to say this. No, just kidding. Fully
I
kidding.
wish we were fucking
I
paid to
know,
say
yeah.
this. How fucking hell, it'd be so sick.
We paid for this.
Yeah,
podcast
we paid for this.
episode.
Yeah,
Legit paid
For
to
this
use
card
this.
out of pocket. So donate to my PayPal.
Yeah.
I'm fully kidding.
You don't know his details.
Yeah. No, so yeah, very glad we got this card game finally.
And I know
So
when
we
you're...
don't just have to use photos from Instagram.
Yeah, exactly, because you guys post a lot of the photos that they have and kind of put your own twist on your
Yeah, because
Instagram
I
too.
just like what they do, really.
Yeah.
How would you describe them in like one sentence? Like that Instagram?
Ooh. Wow, you're like level 3.
I'll get straight into it.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't fucking care anymore.
I just feel like they are interested in humanity and like the depth of humanity in a way that a lot of people tend to like gloss over, which is why I really like it.
Yeah.
I love their is it Vulnerable Sundays?
Yeah.
They do. They always have like a segment on Sundays on their Instagram, and it's like really deep and it's like a really meaningful question only on a Sunday that only like people can reflect on, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we thought that we'd play the game, and because we're gonna do a part 1 and 2 series.
Yeah, so part 1 on Roberts.
And then part 2 is going to be on Driveway Conversations. All the links and everything will be in the description down below if you're on the YouTube, Spotify, everything like that. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll split this into 2 parts, and then we shall see where this takes us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I potentially might cry, but we'll see.
Oh.
All right, that is enough chit chat. Let's get into these.
All right, so Robert, why don't you take us away?
Okay, we're going to do the
part
first one.
So part one is perception.
All right,
pulling out a card.
Oh no, here we go. As a child, what do you think I wanted to be?
Oh. So we're answering
So
that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, all right.
As a child.
What did I want to be as a child? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, I do. Kind of.
Was it something like far-fetched, like what a normal child would be like, I want to be an astronaut?
Nah, it was nothing that. There was nothing out of reach.
Yeah.
You're kind of close.
A teacher.
Nah.
Store manager at Cotton On.
Fuck. Not a chance.
Not a dream.
Not a chance. The dream. You're very close though, Lois.
A police officer?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I wanted to be.
Now we're just guessing. Instead of being like, what do you think? We're like, this, got it, knew it.
But how about we go around and let's say we guess yours, John?
Oh,
And then
okay.
we can guess
Oh,
yours
yeah,
as
I
well.
fully had something that I wanted to be when I was younger, which was a bit, quite a bit, yeah, I don't know why. So I've got the torch on.
Every time
Sorry.
I'm looking into the sun, it is nighttime.
I was going to
Sorry,
say,
Lois.
John,
My
when
iPhone light was blinding her.
when you were a child, did you want to be a lawyer?
No, but it's something that...
John does law.
John does law, if you guys don't know.
This job, a lot of the people who fill this role used to be lawyers.
The judge?
No,
Wait,
no.
please
Judy.
tell me Judge.
Judge Judy.
You wanted to be Judge Judy.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. That's
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Wanted to.
no, but I think the point is you have to, from not like what you perceive of me, what do you think I would want it to be?
A teacher.
I was going to say social
That's
worker.
a really good one.
I was going to say social worker.
That's a good too. When I was a kid, I wanted to be the Prime Minister.
Oh, that's
Oh,
it.
what the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not so much anymore. Or maybe. Catch me running 2050s maybe.
I'm going to start campaigning now.
Yeah, no, but teacher and social worker pretty good guesses because teacher is still something I think about. I mean, like, what would have happened if I went down that path?
No, you're a very good teacher.
Thank you.
He would teach me math.
He would
To
teach
me.
me sometimes.
Math to me to math.
Yeah, and social work, I didn't even really know it was a thing until I went to
Plus.
uni, but then once I made friends that did social work and they told me about it, I was like, this is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll save lives.
She's a pretty selfless person. That's why I would have thought social work.
Stop it, Robert. So
Cody with the
nice.
confidence
Didn't know tears won't come out at level 1.
I know. I thought Robert was going to cry.
Oh, no. Don't say that. But Lois, what would you want to be as a child when you were
I don't know. It's up to you.
job?
Yes.
That's a hard one.
I'm trying to think as well.
Are you like kid as in like little kid or like 15-year-old?
Well, what age were you?
I was
thinking?
thinking primary school.
I was thinking primary school.
Okay,
as well.
primary school. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it fanciful or was it pretty normal?
Yeah, was it out of reach? Even though nothing's out of reach.
I was waiting for you to say that. I
Thank
was
you,
like looking,
Robert.
I was like, say it.
You are making
Say
me
it,
dream
Robert.
again. To be honest, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it is hard. I know.
Because this thing, I don't know Lois that well enough to assume what she wanted to
But
be
then
when she
you
was a
look-
kid.
No,
But
but
that's
when
the
you have
point
to-
of this game.
You have to look at Lois, and it's a perception kind of thing. Like you know very little about her. What do you think?
A chef?
Oh no.
Fuck.
A teacher.
Yeah.
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 Why did everyone want
And
to be a
we've never
teacher?
discussed that. It's just because that's what I think, Lois.
I just love doing the role.
I just love marking things.
Yeah, marking
Yeah,
things.
Why? Why?
The tick.
I really
and-
like numbers. Anything that has to do with numbers, even if it's just like putting a number on, like you got this much out of this much. I'm like, yes.
Yes,
Gives you a nice
Yes.
level of satisfaction by putting
Yes.
2 out of 20.
2 out of 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wait, so you said there was 2 though, so you want to be a teacher and something else?
And then just an astronaut.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm-
Oh, okay.
Like, I really love space.
Yeah.
Who
space
Who
is
doesn't
cool.
though?
I know.
I have a friend
so
who's like
mystical.
terrified of outer space.
How can you be
come?
terrified of space
Probably
though?
like I can't talk about outer space.
What the fuck? What is
Really?
it? Do they
Just
get-
because it's like kind of like the unknown, and they don't like there's just so much we don't know about outer space, and that's what scares them.
Apparently, they've found another planet that has very similar characteristics to
To
Earth
Earth?
in another.
Whoa.
Don't tell the billionaires. 'Cause don't tell them.
Listen to this podcast.
We'll
and
never
then-
stop using fossil fuels
Shh, yeah, exactly. Don't tell.
until it finishes, and then we just go to the other one.
Don't tell.
But no shit though. There's another planet that's pretty much like ours.
Well,
did read
they,
something
it
like that.
seems like it shares the same characteristics,
Yeah.
but there
I
still
think,
needs to be
yeah,
more
yeah.
like experiments to figure that out fully. And if
Yeah,
there's
because
life
you wouldn't want to like
on
drop
there.
a human on there and like that
Yeah,
atmosphere
and
just like
make them
crushes
in a
them. Yeah, just like compresses them into a ball.
Wow, aluminium foil dropped from the air. Like
Yeah,
a Ferrero
like
Rocher.
rains, yeah.
Yeah, imagine.
Which
hell.
planet is it that rains diamonds?
I think it's Earth.
For 1 minute, I actually thought you were serious. I was like, what the fuck? All right, John's turn for number 1 still? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
Yes, you do.
Really?
I'm joking. I'm
Oh,
joking.
okay.
Straight up.
No.
Because some people love the fact that they're intimidating, but if someone told me I was intimidating, like I would be upset. Not
I'd be
at
concerned.
them,
Yeah.
but I'd be like, don't want to be intimidating.
Well, this is the thing though. In like, in my case, if I walked into a room and it was mostly guys, I get intimidated. Even if they didn't look intimidating.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's just a weird trait of mine.
So, what you're basically saying, if I can summarize, is that men are shite.
We're fucking shite. We're shite. We're intimidating and shite.
Don't group me with them. Anyway, all right.
But no, I don't think
you're kidding.
I don't think you're intimidating at all.
But yeah, I don't think
so.
Yeah,
Either.
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't find either of you intimidating.
I was gonna say, am I intimidating?
No, you have a very approachable aura.
Yeah.
Fuck off! Don't
have
make me cry.
I use the word aura because that's like
Very
it's just
positive
like an energy. Yeah.
Even when we first met.
Like genuinely.
No shit.
Yeah, because you were laughing a lot.
You're also very
bubbly.
Bubbly, yeah. Like in a way that I sometimes like I feel like you would make the effort with people. Like when I brought my friend Sean to the beach house, and you were the one that you were fully talking, and we left you all alone. Like,
it was just us two in
the
the lounge room just talking.
Yeah, so that's what I mean by that. Like,
she's cool, by the way. She's sick.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Sean? Do you remember Robert?
Oh, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Yeah. Because she was into tennis and stuff too. That's how we clicked straight away.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so that's what I mean about you. Yeah, and then Lois obviously not because whatever. I was sitting next to you.
Nah, Lois wasn't intimidating at all. She was just super funny.
Yeah.
Funny, bubbly, and loud.
You get that.
Very loud.
Funny, bubbly. That's the trinity.
You got along with
funny, bubbly, and loud.
And you got along with everyone. I feel like.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No matter what crowd of people you'd be, you
agreed.
Just
very easy
straight away
to
and
get
not be
along with.
intimidated.
Thanks. Yeah, I think the same way about you. Like, I remember when I first met you at Elise's.
Yeah.
And you were, one of the first people that kind of popped up and just started talking.
Yeah.
We were talking, in a just general conversation, and then you kind of came into it, and it just felt, really natural, the way that you came into it.
Even I remember,
it feels
Fuck.
it feels very easy to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like we've known each other for a long time.
Exactly. And we've seen each other 3-4 times.
3-4 times.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Exactly.
So yeah. But I feel the exact same way. I can't remember when I first met you, but I remember going back to Elise and Christian and being like, "Fuck, I love Robert. He was so nice."
Shout outs to the Furfies.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Furfies.
And I just felt fine. I didn't feel intimidated. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. I feel like some people honestly like that they're intimidating. I don't understand that really, but I wouldn't want to be intimidating. So it's nice
I don't think I would
I'm
want to be
not.
either, because then you wouldn't seem approachable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been told I'm unapproachable, but I think that's just because I look tired, not because I look scary.
Yeah.
Do you have
Or-
do you have a resting bitch face when you're tired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just in general, but that's why I try to smile.
I feel
because
like not really, but
Yeah.
anyway, I guess other
sometimes
people who
the people. Well,
don't really know you.
But that's the
might
thing,
see you
even
that way.
wouldn't people think having tattoos and stuff would be intimidating?
some people might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people might. But I mean, I don't personally, but some people might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lois, your question.
My question.
Yeah.
Your
My
turn.
turn.
Yes,
Your
your
turn.
turn.
All right.
That was so
How did you-
wholesome.
Yeah, that was really nice.
That was fucking
it was just like
awesome.
a circle jerk of appreciation.
All right, let's not do that one. Circle jerk. Got one. It's
Finally.
not as deep as the other
That's
one.
fine.
Oh, no, that's
this is
right.
still level 1, so.
Do I seem like a coffee or tea person, sweetened or unsweetened?
John's coffee. John's 100% coffee, unsweetened.
No, very interesting you should say that because I really love unsweetened coffee.
See?
And I feel like I know why you say that, but if I had to choose between unsweet coffee and unsweet tea, I would choose unsweet tea.
Oh, okay.
But only because I'm too scared of loving coffee too much.
All right.
And so I don't want to lean on it.
Yeah, and the next
to,
one
you
have
feel
to.
in energy in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lois is a tea person.
Lois is unsweet tea.
Oh, I think I'm both.
Yeah.
But I definitely.
That's how that's how I would perceive you as an unsweet tea person.
Yeah. Unsweet tea.
Yeah.
Unsweet tea, John. For me, I thought you were coffee straight away.
No, that's cool. It's just a perception. You don't have to be right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Let go of the outcome.
Yeah, let go.
Let go of the outcome straight away. Don't even worry about it.
Let go of the
Attachment to the
outcome
outcome, let it go.
Yeah.
You.
I
I feel like when I look at you, you are like a 2 sugars coffee.
Okay, Lois, what about you?
I was going to say unsweetened coffee.
Unsweetened coffee.
Yeah.
Ay.
I just say 2 sugars because you are
It's very sweet.
sweet and like bubbly. That's why.
Yeah. Not because I think your diet
And not,
choices
yeah,
are
yeah, exactly. And not because I'm like you
Sugars.
your personality is linked to your sugar intake. That's not what I'm saying.
All right. Because in my case, mom was like,
I am trying to equate more sugar with more like nice personality
yeah.
Yeah.
in your
I
situation.
went Lois straight away
okay.
because she seems like the
Lois gives me chill tea.
yeah,
vibes, that's
chill
why.
like
Why?
chill at home
Because
tea
you
type
just
of
give,
person.
you're just chill. I reckon.
yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, you're very chill.
Even though I'm loud?
That doesn't mean you're not chill. Like I feel like I'm chill, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty loud.
Like, do you typically go out every single weekend and get fucked?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I would actually rather
I
drink
feel
tea.
like-
and,
yeah,
exactly,
and I actually
right.
am. Like, if people are
Exactly.
drinking around me, I will want a green tea, even if they're like
Yeah.
drinking alcohol.
Exactly. And then, John, I see you as obviously because it's linked to your job. That's what the first thing I
Yeah,
assumed.
yeah.
Like, I would assume
Well, I'm
maybe you're a
trying
bit
not to.
chaotic
I'm
and
trying
need
not
to
to.
rely on coffee.
Yeah.
Or like,
Maybe
you'll be up in the
soon.
morning and need the coffee straight away.
Maybe soon.
But
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have a barista at work
Maybe.
and you'll get used to them and you'll be like, damn.
Damn, I know.
Oh, lucky they're paying for my PLT.
fuck. All right, now we're gonna jump into the level 2.
Yeah, and what's level 2 again? Just
Which
remind the
is
audience.
this is called connection.
Yes.
So can we elaborate on that? Because I really can't.
I think that's when you kind of breach the barrier between what you just perceive of a person, and now you're trying to actually get to know.
Now we get into the thoughts and feels.
Yeah, so
Now
we're not really strangers anymore.
Yeah, we're
hopefully
ripping
after this.
the first layer of the skin to expose the
Epidermis
organs.
who?
The epidermis who?
Oh, you just got to keep filling in this silence though, because I can't find one.
No, that's all right.
All right, this
Okay,
one's a
go,
really
Robert.
good one. I like this one.
Mhm.
This is, what's been your happiest memory this past year? In relation to 2020? Or in terms of, do you want to do like
So from
February last year
yeah,
to this year?
Let's do that.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna say graduating was my happiest memory from the past year. It was just a culmination of all my hard work, and my family was very nice to me, and made me feel very
That
good.
was really cute.
Yeah. Thanks.
That was cute.
Yeah, it was just like a perfect day.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though the sun was trying to kill us because it was like 42.
Yeah.
That was just a perfect day, and I was really happy.
Yeah. It was good.
What about you,
Cool.
Lois?
Happiest memory. I think when we were in Vietnam and Tristan and I got the bikes from the hotel, and then we were riding it, and then we found this really, really nice beach that we weren't expecting at all. I mean, we knew there was a beach, but we didn't realize it was going to be that nice. And that was just like such a relaxing time.
Yeah.
I love riding bikes, and I love that beach.
Do you like nature?
I do actually. Don't get out enough, but it would be great.
Is that just
to
a
be able
symptom
to,
of living like where we live?
I mean, I walk
there's
to my
not
bus
as-
stop every morning.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'll
fantastic.
love
Good
it.
food. Yeah, get to see the what trees are on the like eucalyptus. I don't even know.
yeah,
Eucalyptus.
I don't even know what trees there are around here.
yeah, eucalyptus right there.
There you go.
There you fucking go. I'm trying to think of
That's
mine.
nice. Thank you, Tristan.
Yeah, once again sponsored.
Yeah, once again sponsored by Tristan.
Yeah, but Tristan, I think you're the one that made it special.
Fucking roasted.
I'm kidding. It was
Roasted.
nice.
Tristan, leave a
We ha-
comment if you disagree.
Well, we had no bathers.
Make sure you subscribe too, yeah, please.
I think he's already subscribed.
Yeah,
the
he's-
boys.
He loves
He's
your
spoken
channel.
about it to me
boys.
as well.
So much.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to meet this
Yeah.
fellow.
Yeah, he's very
He
nice.
seems bubbly. Mine's a bit. It'd have to be. From Feb to Feb. That's quite funny, isn't it?
From fib to fib.
Fib to fib.
It'd have to be the first video I posted in 2019,
Oh yeah, cool.
which
Yeah.
was like around October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like reasoning why I'm back and like really getting to the groove. I reckon after I posted that video, I was over the moon. That was like the happiest I've ever been. I remember I went to gym that night because I was scared of posting that video in the first place. I was like, am I going to get the reaction that I want? Like, am I gonna?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I was scared people were
Which is
gonna
fair.
be like, "Nah, fuck off. We don't need you no more. Like, you've been off YouTube for so long. We don't need like,
Okay.
get
yeah,
fucked." Or like the views, like no one would watch it because I've been
Yeah.
gone for so long.
Yeah.
And then when I posted it, all I got was like Instagram messages, text messages, everything.
I feel like most people are nice. Like, no one's gonna be like, "Fuck you."
This is YouTube though. You know how much people say dumb shit.
No, I know, but like,
The amount of like rude comments I've gotten is beyond me.
Really?
Like I get.
How do you handle that?
about what? Like,
Yeah, and about
things about your podcast, like things in your bedroom. Me.
me.
things you
It's
say.
all me.
What do you mean?
It's always like, there's like always one that comes up is like, you're too fat to fit in those clothes. Like, you shouldn't be wearing that shit. Like, you're fucking trashing
Why
them.
are people like? Why?
I don't know why
like
people comment that though.
they must have a really sad life
Yeah,
to feel
what
the
the
need
Legit, like,
to
You're
actually
also like,
very fashionable.
like, yeah, you're very fashionable, but I was also gonna say like this at the start of your journey as well.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
Or like the relative start of
Yeah.
relatively at the start. Which is so fucking shit.
It's
Because,
yeah,
like
it's
to do that to
rough.
someone who's like up and coming.
and like I've done it since 2014, so it's 6 years this year. And it was like the first 3 years would always get under my
Yeah.
skin. Like I remember always had this one guy always
wait, people
comment.
were doing
Really?
it from
The one
2014?
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, so
like-
this is about your fashion stuff too.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
all my.
I thought
was
it was
all
just
my.
your podcast and stuff.
No, it was legit from like when I started
yeah,
YouTube.
Okay, so oh my god, so
And the one guy, like a
There was
regular.
always this one regular dude like commented for like a couple months straight.
Wow, he's
I could
like.
block, but I was like, you know what, fuck him. Like that's what he wants. He wants me to like notice him and block him. I was like, you know what, just leave it. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. And then like it phased out, and then I rarely get it every so often. Like but even then, it doesn't phase me
yeah.
because I know
Yeah.
it's just all trash.
Yeah, that's a good way.
And like
to
at the end of
think
the
about it.
day, you're watching my shit, so you're here for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're watching my stuff.
I
in
know,
the
like,
first
why are
place.
you
And he's
watching it,
consistently
yeah.
posting. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
Before he was.
Yeah.
Stop being a you.
So it'd have to be that first video. Which
I
was
just feel like
titled-
it's easy to not be an asshole, and people like go out of their way because you would have to click on the video,
Yeah.
watch the video, and then
watch the
decide
video, and
to
then
be an asshole.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you could like if
Like
you
you
know you're gonna
typed
be an
it.
asshole,
Typed
just,
in
You,
everything.
you
made
even had
effort.
you had to click like post.
Exactly,
Yeah.
have an account and everything,
Yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The amount of people that do that nowadays is beyond me, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
They
that's,
must be in a very
wouldn't feel
unhappy
very
place
nice. Yeah, that
in
would
their
feel
life.
very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At all.
But yeah, my happiest moment has to be that.
Yeah, that's
The
good.
video I
That's
posted,
good.
which was a
That's
joke.
really nice.
How long was it since you had last posted?
It was from January of 2019 up until October. So it was about 8 months, 10 months.
Oh wow.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
post, and I was scared to post because I didn't know if like anyone was gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Didn't know the reaction I'd get. I was just concerned.
Yeah.
And then once I found out that people were like, "Yo, we've been waiting. Like, it's so good to see you back.
Yeah.
So good to see like you start your journey now." And like now, ever since then, I've just been posting consistently. Like, I've got a schedule now. Like every Monday and Thursday, I'll post no matter
That's
what.
awesome. Yeah.
So just really on the grind while John figures out this question.
Yeah.
Why is your
no.
mouth open like you're
I know, I'm
salivating over it?
Yeah.
This liquid from the left corner of your
You
mouth.
got very big lips.
I thank you.
They're luscious.
That's
I'm
what you
not.
guys are talking about.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, was.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I do.
Now you
I
should
do
say,
love
"I
my
wish I
lips.
had your lips."
I wish I had your. Wait, no.
No,
he
no,
says-
yeah.
Say,
I'm
he's
like,
saying
I love my lips.
but he's saying it with his lips puckered, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I really like your lips.
Yeah, yeah.
This one's so nice.
He's
I'm gonna cry.
Do it.
What's your mother's name and what's the most beautiful thing about her?
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, who wants to go first? Okay, not all at
John.
once, yeah?
I know.
Yeah.
So my mum's name is Raf. I can't even choose one thing. She's just like that bitch. Like I can't even express like what a good human being she is.
Yeah.
She just like loves unconditionally. Just would like go out of her way to do like anything for us. Like has supported us into like all our lives. Like I just don't think like she's like like we're like friends. Like we have like a relationship where it's like yeah she's my mum but she's also like a friend. We can go out to eat. We can, like that's another thing I love about her. The most beautiful thing about her that we can go do things together, and she's the best, and I love her so much.
Oh, John. Wholesome as
Yeah, no,
fuck.
I feel like I haven't said anything, but I honestly couldn't choose. Like, there's not one thing. Yeah, no, she's like genuinely one of the best people in the world that I've ever met, and
I feel like you described my mum.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like
that's a lot of mums.
It's like that mother trait, I guess.
it's just that we can go out and do things and chat, and I can tell her everything, and like I know that she's not gonna like judge me or whatever, and and we can just talk about it, and she's like wants to do things that I'm interested in, and we'll like go out to eat, and we'll go to watch a show together, or we'll see a movie or something like that. Yeah, like genuinely don't think I know a better person than my mum.
Wholesome.
That's nice.
That is nice. That was a beautiful moment.
Yeah. She doesn't listen to the podcast though, so
Maybe she can subscribe.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Come on, Raph.
I feel like I could do like a whole podcast about my mum and my dad.
Yeah.
But these questions about mum, so
Yeah.
Well, I feel like in my case, like I said, my mum's name is Veronica, and she has done everything for me. She's always like, especially like her and my dad too, like they came here to give me a better life because they knew Argentina wasn't right. Both my parents had moved from Argentina here when I was a baby because they knew that they wanted a better life for me. And I feel like in my mum's case, like even back then, like a mum working was like a bit of a struggle. And knowing that she had worked like 12 hours a day, had to do TAFE as well, and that's while I was in like primary school and kinder, it was like already a challenge in itself. So in that case, I feel like with my mum, I can talk to her about anything.
yeah.
Like she helped me with the breakup, she helped with my anxiety, she's fucking helped with like so many things, and I can still banter with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of what you said, John, kind of described my mum too. Like,
Yeah, I feel like
So
a lot
it's-
of people would do it, but like describe their mum hopefully would describe their
Yeah.
mum in that way, but
but mum for me was always loving. She'd always do anything for me. If she knew I needed help with something, she was
it's
always
kind of
first one
hard to
there.
put into words.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah.
how much I love my mum.
Exactly.
Yeah. And like everyone knows I love my mum. Like
Yeah.
even like I just started work and they already know I'm like a mother's boy.
Really?
Yeah, because like mum would call me and we would chat in Sydney, and I like had her on my my phone, and I like showed her like all the people that I would be working with, and they were all like, "Hi, like we just met your son, and now we're just meeting, his mum."
Yeah.
Does your mum bust your balls a lot though?
Huh?
Does your mum bust your balls a lot?
Nah, she's pretty cool.
Oh, my mum messages me every now and then. Like if I don't reply, she'll message in 2 hours. Hola.
Actually, you know what? Funny
Hola.
Nah. But I remember once, actually, funny story. I used to actually check in with her a lot, so I'd be like, "Mum, I'm going here. Mum, I'm
Oh, yeah.
leaving here. Mum, I'm on the train. Mum, I'm coming home. Mum, I'm blah, 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 blah." Anyway, one day she just messages, I get home and she goes, "John, you don't have to check in with me everywhere you go. If you're dead, they'll let me know."
Wow, your mum said that to you.
Yeah, and I was
Holy
like,
shit.
you know what? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, she knows I'm like a responsible adult.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna put myself, or hopefully won't get into dangerous like situations. So no news in my case she thinks is good news.
Yeah. That's a good philosophy.
Lois, what about your mother?
Yeah, I think there are things that both of you said that I can relate to. I think my mum's name is Maria Luisa,
Louisa.
nickname Lulu,
Yeah.
from Louisa part of her name. I think she's really, really selfless. She would do anything for us in the family.
Yeah.
Like literally anything. Like if I remember last time, like when we were in high school, there was this, I think it was like a Deb after party. It was like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something,
Yeah,
and
just
I
do it.
didn't want to be there anymore, and she just I messaged her, and like before that she was like, if you need to come home, if you want to come home, like I'll pick you up at whatever time or anything like that. And
she came and picked me up, and I think that like that still is like something she does like every day. Like she's just so helpful, and she was from she grew up in the Philippines. She had a pretty good life there, and she gave up a lot for us, and she doesn't have close family here. She's really strong.
Lois.
I want to cry.
That's so nice. See, this is mum's though. Like, you just can't even, like, the words are bursting through your eyeballs.
Yeah, like, Lois, you didn't have to say anything.
Like,
we
you
can
can't
read it on
even
your face.
express how good she is without crying, because that's just how happy you are to have her as a mum, and how thankful you are for everything she gave up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I should probably take the time to be more grateful. But she's very supportive of like the things that I want to do. Like even this podcast, she was like excited and like asking.
Yeah, she's always so
about what we're going to talk about in the podcast.
Yeah.
She doesn't listen to it though, so maybe subscribe. She'll be like, "How do I subscribe? What does that mean?
What is a YouTube?
Yeah, do I have to pay?
Mum, we're not on YouTube.
Do I have to pay? First thing, I have to pay. She can pay us if she wants.
She's a very strong person. She's gone through a lot, and very grateful for her and the sacrifices that she has made for our family.
Fantastic.
That's,
well done, Lois.
Lois, that was beautiful.
Well done.
That was
No, well,
beautiful.
it's hard. It's like sometimes it's like hard to even talk about nice things because it's just like so overwhelming.
Then sometimes you just don't really know what to say. Like I think about my mum, like half the shit that she's done, I can't even remember. Like,
oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
she does
But
shit
I know,
every
like,
day.
if I like both of my kidneys were failing, my mum would give me 2.
Yeah.
Like I know she would.
Yeah. She's great.
Just to wrap it up.
So we're going to finish it here for part 1. If you guys do want to check out the part 2, it'll be on the Driveway Conversation part on Spotify, SoundCloud, and iTunes as well.
Yes.
Yes.
And our Instagram is Driveway Conversations, and our Twitter is Driveway Combos.
But we're so bad on that.
Pretty inactive on Twitter.
John, start posting on Twitter.
No, I know, but I'm doing actually more on Instagram now too. I just feel like it reaches more people.
It does, yeah.
But I prefer Twitter personally, but as a vehicle for
conversation.
Yeah, and getting it out there, I prefer Instagram. But I should get better at Twitter. So check Twitter, I will post it.
Done.
Yeah.
Or an intellectual property lawyer. So.
Damn, John.
We'll leave you guys to it. Make sure you check out part 2.
Check out part 2. Head over now.
Now, happy days. All right,
Bye.
see
you
yous.
soon.
See ya.